Journey to Wholeness. I want to talk to y'all about something that was brought up yesterday. And I said, let me talk about this because I know a lot of people may be experiencing this and not even realize it. Faith fatigue. Faith fatigue is also known as a spiritual fatigue or spiritual burnout. It refers to a state of exhaustion and disillusionment in one's spiritual life or faith journey. This condition can manifest as feeling of being overwhelmed, disconnected, or distant from one's belief, religious practices, or spiritual community. It often results from prolonged stress, overcommitment, unmet expectations, or crisis of faith. Faith fatigue. Do you have faith fatigue? Causes of faith fatigue: prolonged stress or crisis, personal hardships, health issues, or traumatic events can strain one's faith. Overcommitment, excessive involvement in religious or spiritual activities without adequate rest or personal time. Unmet expectations, disappointments when prayers seem unanswered or religious institutions fail to meet personal or community needs. Lack of support, feeling isolated or unsupported within one's spiritual community. Doubt and uncertainty, struggles with theological questions or doubts about one's belief. Symptoms of faith. So those are the causes of faith fatigue. I'm going to share the symptoms of faith fatigue: emotional exhaustion and burnout, feelings of disconnection and alienation from one's faith or spiritual community, decreased motivation to engage in spiritual practices, increased doubt, skepticism, and cynicism, a sense of hopelessness or despair regarding spiritual matters. Here's how you overcome faith fatigue. Rest and self-care. Physical rest. Ensure adequate sleep and physical relaxation. Mental and emotional self-care. Engage in activities that bring joy, relaxation, such as hobbies, time with loved ones, or nature walks. I love nature walks. Seek support. Spiritual mentorship. Seek guidance from a spiritual leader, mentor, or counselor who can provide support and perspective. Community support. Connect with supportive members of your spiritual community or faith group. Reevaluate commitments. Balance. Assess and balance your commitments to avoid overextending yourself. It's okay to step back from some activities to focus on personal well-being. It's okay to step back, okay? Learn to say no and set healthy boundaries to protect your time and energy. Engage in reflective practices, prayer, meditation. Spend time in prayer, meditation, or other reflective practices to reconnect with your faith on a personal level. Journaling. Write about your feelings, experiences, and doubts to process them and gain clarity. Rediscover meaning. Revisit your core beliefs. Reflect on your core tenets of your faith that originally inspired and sustain you. Purpose and value. Reconnect with the values and purpose that your faith provides in life. Educational exploration. Theological study. Engage in theological or spiritual study to address doubts and deepen understanding. Diverse perspectives. Explore different interpretations or perspectives within your faith tradition to find renewed meaning. Professional help. Therapy or counseling. Seek help from a therapist or a counselor, especially one who understands spiritual issues, to address underlying causes of fatigue and develop coping strategies. Conclusion. Faith fatigue is challenging but manageable condition. By recognizing the signs, seeking support, and taking proactive steps to care for your spiritual and overall well-being, you can overcome faith fatigue and find renewed strength and inspiration in your faith journey. So there is hope. There is hope. If you are struggling, if you are experiencing faith fatigue, it's okay. It's okay. There are going to be times where we experience this, and sometimes we are experiencing things we have no clue. We have no clue that what we're experiencing, we can't even give it language because we don't know what it is. I feel a way. I'm just tired. I've been praying, I've been trusting God, and nothing is working out. Like he ain't even, like, is he even listening? Have y'all ever just got mad with him? Like, come on, man. Why do I keep going through the same stuff over and over again? I'm praying and nothing's happening. I got faith for everybody else, but when it comes to myself, not so much. Faith fatigue. It's okay to feel like that. There are times when I feel like that. So when I heard this person talking about this, I said, I need to talk about this because I know I've talked about this before. But sometimes people constantly go through things. So it's nice to just spin the block back and talk about these things that people may be experiencing, not even be aware of what they are experiencing. That faith fatigue is real. Compassion fatigue is real too. I'll talk about that on another video. But compassion fatigue is real too. Get the help that you need. Like, follow these steps. Seek support. Rest and self-care. When I tell you, when you rest, it's like your body rejuvenates itself and you come back renewed, refreshed, inspired. I know I do. When I get rest, I'm at the top of my game. When I'm tired and burnt out, I ain't good for nobody, not even myself. So there's some things that I had to decommit to. I know I said I was going to do this, but I ain't got it in me. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I am burnt out. I am overwhelmed. And when you get to that place, you gotta be able to recognize it and stop piling more stuff on your plate and take some stuff off. Delegate some things. Faith fatigue is real. It's also known as spiritual fatigue and spiritual burnout. It refers to a state of exhaustion, disillusionment in one's spiritual life and faith journey. This condition can manifest as a feeling of being overwhelmed, disconnected, or distant from one's belief, religious practices, spiritual community. It often results from prolonged stress, overcommitment, unmet expectations, or a crisis of faith. It's real. If you're experiencing that, you're human. It's okay. It's okay not to be okay. Get the help, the rest, so whatever you need, get that. Okay? And here's what I want to add also about faith. Faith is trusting whatever happens it's going to be okay. It's not a certain outcome. Faith is, you know what? He's going to work it out. However he work it out, is how he work it out. That's faith. You're not in control of how it turns out. You're not. So stop thinking that you are, because you're not. You're not in control of how it turns out. Faith is however it turns out. He's got me. I'm okay. I'm going to be all right. We going to be all right. That's it. Don't worry about it. Get it out of your hands. Get it out of your hands. Give it in. It's out of my hands. It should be out of my mind. That's all I have. Faith fatigue is real. Seek the help and support that you need. Okay? It's okay not to be okay. Don't stay that way. Get what you need, all right? So you can thrive, not just survive. All right, so y'all have an amazing day. Hope this was helpful. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments. What are your feedback? What are your concerns? That's all.